Good evening, Patriots. Dan Dubois, Canadian Combat Coalition, also known as C3. We're going to invite a few people here. Okay. All right. I'm trying to bring on Andrea March and Rondi Lamirante, a couple, and a couple of members. Randy is actually our captain in the North Bay area. North Bay is east of Sudbury, about an hour. It's on your way to Ottawa. Beautiful little town. It's built around a lake called Lake Nipissing. Beautiful area. Hey, Roger, brother. Hey, Dan. Okay, Andrea March is watching. Request to be in your broadcast. Okay. Sorry here, folks. We're trying to get Andrea to actually. I sent an invite, Andrea. I don't know if you got it. You may have to actually send in a request, either through Randy's phone or through your phone, Andrea. And then I can accept that request, and then we'll have you in the corner, and we'll get to do our little show. So, as many of you know, what we're doing is I'm bringing on leaders and members, fellow members of Canadian Combat Coalition, just so that the patriots out there can get to meet these people. Regular people like me and you, nice people, good people, with their hearts in the right place, that actually want to make an active difference. Oh, there we go. We got Randy here. Add Randy. Okay. So I think we'll have Andy coming on in the corner soon. Randy rather. I don't know why there it is. There's Randy.
It's not going to work with my laptop.
Hey, brother. Hey, sister.
Give us a second here.
Yeah, sure.
It's on my phone.
I'll just repeat while Randy's getting ready. Randy Lamirante and Andrea are a couple. They live in North Bay. Randy is our North Bay captain for C3. They've been with us almost a year now, I guess. Very active members. They came to the rally in Ottawa. They've been to rallies in Toronto. They joined us at a barbecue. Great patriots. And with that said, Randy and Andrea, let's hear about you guys. What are your likes, dislikes? Why did you join the group? All that good stuff.
Can you hear us okay?
Perfectly, bud. Yeah.
Right on. Well, we dislike our government, for one.
Oh, yeah.
And congratulations to you, by the way, on your grandchild.
Yeah, congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, eh?
Yeah. There's another little Canadian.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So, people who don't know me, I'm Randy, and this is my beautiful wife, Andrea, right here.
Hi.
Yeah, so, we got a 15-year-old son, right? And he's got a couple of years left of high school. And we don't know what his future is going to be like living in this country. Because
we're afraid for every kid's future in this country.
Yeah.
If you see what's going on all over the world, it's coming here right now. And I just don't know what to do anymore, So we decided to join this group last January, I do believe. And we've been there ever since, so.
Yeah, we want to stand up for our country because no one else around here seems to want to, so.
It's funny, even in your area, it's same across the board, I guess. Everybody's apathetic, eh? Nobody wants to we get a lot of support morally. We get a lot of support. I hear a lot of people tell me they support me, but I don't see them at rallies. You don't see them comment on posts. It's sad.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, there's not much you can do about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Um, you guys came to the Ottawa rally.
Yeah,
You were there. What'd you guys think of that?
it was pretty good. The first day was good. The second day was, not too many people, but the first day there was quite a few people, I thought, anyway.
Mhm.
It was hotter than hell, mind you, but
Yeah, I think that was a detriment to the attendance for sure. Yeah,
yeah, it was a scorcher for sure.
yeah,
All in all, it was a good time.
yeah.
The one in Toronto, on the other hand, was much different than the one in Ottawa. That's for sure.
Yeah, different crowd, it seems, eh? Different people. It's funny, but Toronto, there's a lot of haters there, I'll tell you. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people really on board with hating us and people like us. People
Mhm.
that have decided to take a stand because we don't see what's happening in our country.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's sad.
What while I have you right live here and everything, you guys had an event you did there. You gave out those little ribbons and that. Uh, can you explain a little bit more what that was all about that you guys were involved in that little event there?
Yeah, we just on our club, Canadian Brotherhood of Patriots, we decided to grab some support our troop ribbons and pins and give them away.
We got all the money through beer bottle donations from friends and family and friends of friends, and so that's how we
Yeah.
raise our money for stuff like that. Yeah.
Was it very successful? Did you get to give away all the pins or what?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, we could have gave away more, but we didn't
Really?
have enough.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed I didn't get one, but I also remembered I forgot to call in that afternoon. I remembered
Yeah.
around 5 that, oh yeah, I wanted to call in that afternoon, support our friends out in North Bay there, and
Yeah.
totally
Well, a lot of
escaped
people
my mind.
forgot too, and timing issues, but they all went anyway for sure. So it was all good.
Yeah, so there you go. You want to talk about active people? Randy and Andrea are definitely active people attending rallies physically. They're always online, commenting, sharing, and bringing people aware. And then even did this event, and they're even part of another group. It's the Canadian Brotherhood. Hey, that's the soldiers of Odin that have actually renamed themselves in your area. Eh?
Well, there's still the Soldiers of Odin.
Oh,
It's
is that
just
right?
another
Okay.
brother. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Okay.
one's it's newer. Eh?
Yeah.
It's only been active, I think, for 2 or 3 years. Or,
A year, a little over a year.
Okay. Yeah. There's another thing, eh? We're seeing people get together, form groups, protesting against what our government's doing and what's going on, the agendas that the elite and the globalists have in our country. We've never seen stuff like this before. I know you're younger than me, Randy, but can you remember in Canada's history since you've been around where so many people got together in so many different little groups to actually oppose the government?
I haven't actually seen it till Trudeau got into power, to tell you the honest truth.
Yeah.
That's when I started seeing it because I never seen this before, and nobody was ever called racists and bigots until the Trudeau government got into power.
yeah, that
Yeah.
word wasn't in our vocabulary
Yeah,
back then, that's for sure.
yeah, it's too
Yeah.
And
bad.
anyway,
The
If you're
liberal,
not a liberal, you're a bloody racist for some reason.
yeah. It seems like they really, really, the liberals really promoted the leftist type narrative.
Hmm.
You're absolutely right.
And
When
people
was
are
the
buying
last
into
time
that.
a Canadian called a Nazi, except for just in the last couple of years, and it's done by the left. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right, for sure.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know.
just trying to make people aware, but
Yeah, we try to, give my kid as much information as we can because he's going to be out of the house. Well, who knows? His future's looking pretty friggin' bleak the way things are happening. But we'll just have to wait it out and see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got grandchildren and everything you got to think about, and
Well, that's definitely my motivation.
yeah,
That's my
yeah,
greatest motivation, are my kids and my grandchildren. Like, let's face it, um, the proverbial shit might not hit the fan till after I'm really old or till I'm dead.
yeah,
But, like my grandkids have got, potentially 100 years to live on this planet. My kids have got potentially 75, 80 years to live on this planet.
that's right.
Um, that's who I really fear for, and maybe that's why people are so apathetic, is because it might not affect us, you know. And those that will be affected are the young, and they're unaware. They really
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
My kids are only aware because of what I do, but they tell me that their friends, they think we're nuts.
yeah,
Basically, they don't see violence on the streets. They don't see, bloodshed. And, you know, when you're young, you're kind of myopic or myopic. I'm not sure how you pronounce that word, but you kind of have tunnel vision, and you don't see the big picture of things. And if you're not directly affected, you don't care.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
exactly.
that's just being young. It's not their fault. We were all the same. I sure as heck was. I admit, I was talking to Stephen Garvey not long ago, where, I admit that 4 or 5 years ago, maybe even short as 3 years ago, I really wasn't aware of what was going on. You
hmm
know, there's another good question to ask you guys. What brought your awareness on being in a small rural town in Northern Ontario? How did you guys find out that, hey, the country's going to shits?
It was actually from social media because we don't watch a lot of news. We don't barely watch any news because it's nothing but depressing anyway.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So we
Facebook,
actually, it
pretty much.
started with Soldiers of Odin, is where we
Right.
seen it. We seen all the stuff they were doing and what they were against,
Advertising.
and that's how we originally got into it.
I got to tell you the truth. Now that I think back, I think that's one of the first things that sparked my interest as well.
Yeah.
Was this group, and it was Soldiers of Odin. They're one of the older groups. They were one of the more active groups in the past. And then, unfortunately, they were associated with their European counterpart. And over there, I guess the leader is a white supremacist.
Hmm.
hmm
And because of that fact, that poor light was shed on the Canadians, Soldiers of Odin, and people started disliking him. And there's where the narrative of calling groups like ours Nazis and racists and white supremacists, I think, began.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
you
For
know,
That's the
sure.
main reason we got out of that one.
yeah.
Everything we did were like looked at like haters, and people didn't even actually want a donation at one time because they found out later on who we were and what they thought we were about. So we said, moved on and onward and upward, I guess. So now we're
Well,
here. And
Well, this is a great group of people here, for sure.
that's why we work so hard at trying to shed that poor image. That's why, I encourage people to go on our page, and it's a open page. It's not a closed group. It's open. And the page is called Canadian Combat Coalition National. It's the only page sanctioned by C3 besides Win Nay's page in Alberta.
hmm
And if you look at some of the members, we have Muslims, we have every walk. I mean, it's easier to say that we have every walk of life in our group. We are far from racists. Our Alberta chapter is led by a couple Burmese guys, awesome, awesome guys, Winne
hmm
and Kill. They're doing fantastic out there. They got C3 really rocking in Alberta. They're gaining
Yeah.
members like crazy, and they're doing great things already, and spreading a very positive life on, or positive light rather, on C3. And again, and I know I've been doing it a lot, but I strongly commend Winnie for his hard efforts and his hard work. And we're going to be bringing on the Alberta people probably as soon as next week. I'm going to start bringing on the Alberta people.
Right on. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Do like what we're doing now, like this is what I want people to see. Beautiful couples such as yourselves. Great people, great Canadian patriots that have decided to actually be active in the movement and to try to share awareness of what's going on in the country.
Hmm.
And that's what these short shows are about, is to kind of get people to see who you guys are. Maybe this will help. Like, I'm encouraging anybody in the North Bay area, if you want to join C3, there's your man, there's the woman you'd want to speak to, is
There's
Andrea.
actually a lot of people in North Bay that they
Feel the
feel the
same.
same way, but there's this, I don't know why they're not,
They don't seem to want to get involved. They just agree with, I don't know, it's wacky, but it's the way it is, I guess.
It's costly. People might call you nasty names. It might affect your job. I've heard them all. There are some very legitimate reasons out there why people don't join groups.
Mhm.
But there's people out there that don't have good reasons not to join and should join.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I hear you for sure.
Yeah. So Randy's a hard worker too, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you, we're doing the show tonight early because this guy gets up. What time do you get up in the morning?
I usually get up by 3 or 4 in the morning.
Or two or one.
It depends when I get up. I get up and I go. I
My
don't have
God,
any set time, so I just go to work when I get up.
that's ridiculous. That's unreal. I tell you, that's why you do what you do, Randy. You're a motivated person. You're diligent. It takes qualities for people to do what people like you are doing. It's not the meek, the mild, the scaredy cats, the lazy. It's not those people that are trying to and are going to make a difference.
Hmm. For sure. Yeah,
I
I hear
can't
you.
believe that when you tell me I get up at like, in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm usually off about 1 in the afternoon, which is good though, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
He's in bed early.
I guess
yeah,
that's the benefit. So you can go in basically pretty well when you want type thing.
yeah, I can go in whenever I want as long as I get my hours in. So they're
Right.
okay, right? Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. And your boss, what does he think of you doing what you do in a group like
My
this?
boss supports me.
Yeah. Eh?
Yeah. When we were with the Soldiers of Odin, he was actually on our support page.
Unreal.
So yeah, I even wear shirts to work and Patriot shirts, and they don't say nothing to me.
Yeah. Eh?
Yeah,
So
I
you
mean,
got you're
North Bay.
surrounded by a good bunch of guys.
Oh yeah, North Bay is pretty much all conservative. You just got some. I don't think there's very many liberals here.
Yes, yeah, I don't know. I've been to North Bay numerous times. Beautiful town. I've been to Lake Nipissing. Awesome, awesome place. But I've got one, besides you guys, I have one friend out there that's unfriended me, actually. He's one of the liberals.
In North Bay?
Yeah, yeah, in North Bay. And I won't say his name because it'd be unfair because he's a realtor out there.
Oh, really? Eh?
Oh yeah, he's a very popular realtor out there. And since I've been doing what I'm doing, he's unfriended me. He doesn't talk to me no more. And we're childhood friends. I knew this guy when I was like 10, 11, 12, 15, 18 years old. And
Yeah. Well, I actually have a friend here as well that
We have a few that
few here that
unfriended us too.
unfriended us and called me racist more than once, and like, hey, whatever. It is what it is.
I don't know if it's the same for you, but I've made more friends than I've lost.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have. You guys, I didn't know
Yeah.
you guys. Now, we do the barbecue thing together. We camped out together. I consider you a friend. I mean, if
For sure.
C3 falls, it crumbles. If this all goes to hell, I'll always be in your lives bugging you.
Yeah. For sure. For
I
sure.
consider you guys friends, and there's no way I would go through North Bay without stopping in or, at least saying hi. I
Yeah,
mean, we're good friends now, I feel, and I've made nothing but friends in this group. I'm
yeah.
actually hoping to go to Alberta. I'm either going to do it just before Christmas or right after Christmas, but I'm going out there to meet those guys.
Or
I'm,
yeah, I think
yeah,
wasn't there
I've got a
something
good
happening
friend.
up there in January when there was
Pardon?
some rally happening in Edmonton right
Well, you
after
know
the
what?
meeting?
I'm looking to see what they get going, and if they get something going, that's when I'll go, is to support that event at the same time. Meet
Hmm.
our brothers and sisters out there, and to support the event. You know, I might take whoever wants to come with me. I have a great friend out there in Edmonton. Would love to be part of the group, but this guy owns a big, big company. He's very, very busy. And, you know, if anything, he's offered me his house to stay at. And I guess, you know, it's got a couple pool tables. Okay.
All right.
And, you know, the intercom system costs like 20 grand or something. So he's got a nice house. So if we go to Edmonton, we got somewhere nice to stay.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
on.
He did very well. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a friend actually from Hager, which is midway between Sudbury and North Bay almost.
Hmm.
And we all moved out to Alberta. I lived in Edmonton for 5 years, 1980 to 1985. And I left in 85. He stayed out there, and I should have too, because he's the one with the multi-million dollar house now.
Yeah, no doubt. Eh? Yeah,
Yeah,
I moved out to Edmonton when I was I think I was about 15.
is that
Moved
right?
out there for a year and came back. Yeah. And we were out in Alberta actually for 6 years
Is that
when we came.
right?
Brooks, Alberta.
Huh. I was right in Edmonton, and I was there for 5 years. I actually worked on the West Edmonton Mall.
Oh
So,
yeah, right. I've been in there a
yeah,
lot. I got a lot
yeah,
of family in Edmonton, so if I ever went
yeah.
out there, I have a place to go. Yeah,
Are
for
you
sure.
are you guys native to North Bay?
No, I'm originally from Sault Ste. Marie.
Okay,
I was there all my life, but I was born in Kapuskasing. Of
is
all
that
the
right? Yeah. So
tiniest town.
northern Ontario, though, basically, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like we've moved away a couple times, but we always end up back here. I don't know
North
why, but
North Bay is nice, man. It's a
yeah,
beautiful town, and it's not too big. Yet it has everything, absolutely anything anybody would want. You've got
yeah,
one of the most beautiful lakes in northern Ontario out there,
yeah.
huge.
We're
Uh,
surrounded in lakes here.
yeah, there's great fishing. It's a cabin country. It's touristy, beautiful. You know, if you've never been to North Bay, I'll tell you, it's a beautiful little town. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
get out here in the summertime and check it out.
yeah, it's
Water.
only like an hour and a half away from Sudbury here. That's why throughout my life I've been out there numerous times.
Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
Right on.
So, okay, we're going to let you go, Randy, unless you wanted to elaborate on something else. The time is yours. You know, I
Actually,
can shut up for 15 minutes if you want.
I got to hit the hockey game is on.
Oh, wow. Well, there's
I'm a
another true Canadian.
I'm a
There's
Leaf
another.
fan, so the hockey game's just starting, I would say.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's a good excuse. So, folks, I want to say it again. This is Randy and Andrea, his wife. Our captain, Randy, lives, they both live in North Bay, a beautiful little town, an hour or so east of Sudbury. I hope you enjoyed meeting them. Feel free to private message them or friend them. And if you live in the North Bay area, please feel free to reach out to these people and sign up to C3 and become
Awesome.
one of the active patriots trying to, you know, make Canada a better place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, Dan.
Thank you
Thanks
for
again
having
for
me.
your time, my friend. Thanks again, Andrea. We'll see you
Have
guys
yourself a good
again
evening.
at next event. Maybe we'll do something for Christmas.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it. Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
groovy.
Okay,
Right
Dan. Have a
on.
good one.
Okay, take care.
See ya.
Night, guys.
Good night.
Night.
Ciao. So this is another video, a short video we're making, trying to introduce C3 members to the Patriots across Canada. I hope you enjoyed meeting from North Bay, Northern Ontario, Captain. Reach out to them if you want to join C3. We're going to bring on all the members that want to actually meet the Patriots and have something to say and would like to say it with me here live on the C3 page. I'm encouraging you to reach out to me and we'll schedule a time and I'll bring you on. So this is only one more of many to come. Troy Rubia will be coming on. Nations Ford, also known as Tommy Windmill, will be coming on. I want to get Ed Jamnisic on. I want to get Winney and all the Alberta guys, Cho and everything. We're going to introduce you to Alberta. We're going to bring on Lance BP and AJ Capeller, Saskatchewan and BC. And I was saving this for last, but it looks like, and I don't have to introduce this guy, Barry Prince. We're going to be speaking to him tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern, so I hope you join me when I bring on Barry Prince. Many of you know this guy, straight shooter. This guy does not sugarcoat. Awesome Patriot. I'm proud to have him with me tomorrow live here on the same place, Canadian Combat Coalition at 8 o'clock. And Barry, it looks like, will be joining C3 and will be taking a leadership role, joining Lance BP in British Columbia. It's great news to me. I'm honored to have such a great patriot join C3, joining the ranks of what's turning out to be one of the greatest groups in Canada. I'm so proud of all the members, and that's why I want to give them all a chance to meet the Patriots and for the Patriots to meet them here live with me, so that it'll encourage others to join this very great patriotic, caring group of people, which are the Canadian Combat Coalition members. We're also known as C3. So with that said, just want to say hi to a few people. Hey, Jason Fraser. Hey, Roger Rowan. Hey, Ed. Ed says he'll go on with Duke. Winney. Jason Folington. There's another guy. Another great, awesome member of C3. Barry Prince is on in 90 minutes. Okay. Gonna blast Justin. All right. So I encourage everybody to go to Duke Willis. He's going to be on at 9 o'clock. Duke Willis is on at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock rather. Barry Prince will be on there with him. Dun Ryan McLean, you met him a couple nights ago. Thanks for watching, Dun. Ryan rather. Jason, Ed, Tracy. Hey, how's it going, Tracy Barron? Ricky Wright. Right on, brother. Awesome Patriots. Anyways, I'm happy those that joined in did. Please share this video so that everybody across Canada can meet these great people of C3, Canadian Combat Coalition, across Canada. Take care. Many leadership roles are still open, so get on board now. If you want to save your country, if you're a leader type person, if you've got some good ideas you want to share with Canadians, this is the way to do it. Join C3. Thanks again.